What's up, everyone? Welcome back to YGC. I'm Justin, along Brandon, Marcus, and Billy. Matt, unfortunately, he's working, right?
Yeah. Happy birthday, Matt.
Happy
Happy
birthday to Matt.
birthday.
Shout out to him. He might pop in, but we're not counting on it. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Thank you to everyone who came back. We love you all. Champion's been crowned. Kansas City Chiefs. In the year that it wasn't their rebuilding year, obviously, but a lot of people were saying that maybe the AFC West is too good. Maybe they won't win the division. You had a few, Bart Scott, saying they wouldn't make the playoffs. And here we are.
Yeah.
They're defending champions once again.
It was great.
The year to get them, probably. They won it all.
Better
And
than the Eagles.
Yeah, shout out to the city of brotherly L's.
You really want to start this up with the Eagles fans?
No, not at all. They've lost the MLS Cup, the World Series, and the Super Bowl in the last 150 days or whatever, but it is what it is.
This may be the time to strike. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it's all right. I take Devontae Smith. I finally hype up Devontae Smith. I say he's going to win Super Bowl MVP. I say he's going to get in the end zone. He doesn't do either.
Got
Had a good
absolutely
game, though.
cracked.
Got cracked.
That was bad.
See that video that said when the Chiefs find out he's only weighs 170 pounds.
Yeah. All around great game though as a football fan. I mean, I do think that looking back on it, you're always gonna have the people like, oh, it's tainted because of the holding call, even though technically it was a hold. I wish it wasn't called.
100%.
I wish it wasn't called. Like as a football fan, I wish that I was ready. I was watching it. I remember I turned and said, I was like, we're about to see a Jalen Hurts legacy drive, and I thought that's what was gonna happen. Like Patrick Mahomes was gonna field goal, touchdown, one or the other, and then Jalen Hurts, minute 50 on the clock. However many timeouts, maybe even none at that point.
Yeah.
And we were going to see what he's made of. Unfortunately, that just didn't happen.
Right call, wrong time.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Shout out TikTok boy.
Yeah, shout out to Juju. I love
Word.
it. I love it. I love how much shit that he's talking. I don't
Word.
care. Like, you won a chip. Talk your shit. And
Good
shout out
for
to
him.
Melvin Gordon for winning a chip and being honest that he didn't do shit about it or to get there.
Cakewalk for him.
Melvin Gordon got a ring for that?
Yeah.
He's on the Chiefs.
He's on the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Why?
I sent a picture of him with the trophy
He's
to the
like third
chat.
string running back.
That was Melvin Gordon?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Shout out to-
after that, it was an interview. He's like, I'm gonna be honest, he's like, I didn't do shit.
Chargers legend.
Shout out
Chargers
to
legend.
Kadarius
I was
Toney.
about to say that.
Shout-
Giants legend, young
Giants
Joker.
legend. Shout out to Isaiah Pacheco. Shout out to
Isaiah.
Jalen Hurts.
Wait, can I say something about the Kadarius Toney thing?
Yeah.
I think it's funny how Kadarius Toney played a big part in the Chiefs winning, and James Bradbury played a big part in the Eagles losing. Both the ex-Giants prevented the Eagles from winning. So shout out to you guys because I did not want to see the Eagles win.
There you go.
Okay.
I
That was a
understand that.
shootout.
I understand.
Yeah, it
That was everything I expected it to be.
Oh, it was great.
Best Super Bowl in 3
was like,
years?
all right.
5 years?
You're scoring, I'm scoring.
It's probably the best. Last year was a good one,
Last year was good.
but there was
Not as
more.
good
There was
as
more
this
offense
one.
in this one.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that, and then Tampa and Kansas City. That was Tampa the whole way.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the year before that? Kansas City, San Fran was good. Comeback.
You had Philly and
Philly,
Yeah,
I think is
yeah.
the best one since Philly and New England. Because Philly and New England, that was a game.
Philly know how to
Word.
party, man.
No, Philly. When Philly's in the Super Bowl, it's gonna be a good game. So
Yeah.
maybe they get back. Which
Yeah.
that brings me. A lot of people talking like rematch. Do we see this happening again?
No. I don't.
It's possible.
I mean, it's
possible.
way too early to tell.
It's like way too early Super Bowl pick.
Because you see randomly teams pop up out of nowhere that stunk last
It's
year,
a league of
amazing this
parity.
year. Also, teams that were amazing and
Fall
turned terrible,
off.
like the Rams.
Well, yeah, the Rams were.
You never know.
I think they would have the 5th pick this year because I think that's what Detroit has,
One
or
or
the
two
7th pick or
injuries.
something.
1 or 2 injuries, you never know. So,
Well, I think the Chiefs, I think, are definitely gonna probably be back or close to back.
as long as Pat Mahomes is healthy, they're always gonna be in the
Well, they
mix.
don't have any key free agents. They draft good. They have capital.
I got to try to find the negative in this.
Find the negative, man. They won a Super Bowl with their number 1 wide receiver option outside of Travis Kelce being Juju Smith-Schuster.
Andy Reid decides to leave football and start the
Yeah,
burger
he's
place
not
up.
retiring next year. Though. That's honestly the hope. That is the hope is that he retires.
I got to hope first.
That is literally the hope that he just doesn't want. But why would you retire at this point? Because he has 2 rings now. I don't think Chase and Belichick. That's 6. That's tough. But you can't think in his head. He's like, I got this guy playing quarterback for me.
It's
I just won a
possible.
Super Bowl with TikTok boy, Kadarius hamstring Toney
Yeah.
as my top 2 wide receiver options. Not not counting Travis Kelce.
Damn near beat a super team
Yeah.
on paper.
There was
Other than quarterback, they're better than that team
Hell yeah.
in every position group.
yeah
Hell
that
yeah.
tight outside of tight
Other
end
than
and
the tight
quarterback.
end,
I would say this though the O line of the Chiefs
Held it down.
got the job done.
Mhm.
0 sacks, and that's another thing that everyone's gonna be talking. The field conditions of this game, fucking
Yeah.
awful. The fact that was the Super Bowl
I don't get how you're the number one league in the world, the number one game in the world, and you
and
guys,
shit like this happens.
Yeah, I just
I
don't
feel like
get it.
every year, like not on the Super Bowl, but every year there's just like little, like the whole turf debate every year and stuff like that. There's a theory that because it was technically artificial grass, right?
Mhm.
It wasn't turf.
Yeah.
That the NFL did that, so then they can go full turf every field. That they made
Really?
the grass like so like bad and put it on the showcase of the Super Bowl, biggest television event of the year in America.
Mhm.
So all these people will be watching it and seeing it, like no, like this whole grass turf debate's stupid. It's still like this on grass. They're slipping everywhere.
Yeah.
That's
I
it.
don't believe that,
That's-
but it's interesting to hear
That's
that.
deep.
I
That's
feel
deep.
like what else can you do though?
Just
They're,
make
they're
ev-
trying new methods.
just make every.
they're
field
trying
grass,
to
I
make
guess.
injuries not happen so much by changing.
Obviously, whatever
spent,
they did didn't work.
supposedly they spent 2 years working on that grass,
Yes,
over $800K on that grass, and
That's
it
crazy.
turned out horrible.
and people were slipping left and right. Like the Chiefs' O line held it down, 0 sacks.
But then
you
there's
saw these guys
there was no
slipping.
injuries.
There weren't any.
And then
injuries,
think
no.
about it this way:
That's true. It
that
wasn't-
game was, what was the score? 38,
38-35.
35. Was that grass really a problem? Look at the score. Look at the game.
Honestly, no. That might make the NFL like shit. You know what? Less defense, because that's if the NFL loves
No
anything, it's no
injuries.
defense. If the NFL loves anything, it's there is no defense being played.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, the big bad Eagles defense, Chiefs really exposed it.
Yeah.
Like they showed like where the flaws were.
Debo
they
was
bite
right.
too,
felt
they bite too much on motion.
Yeah.
You saw, bro, all year on the Sky Moore and the Kadarius Toney touchdowns. All year, same formation, that wide receiver's in motion. It was a jet sweep every single time
Mm-hmm.
all season. It's the Super Bowl. Kadarius Toney goes in for jet sweep. Corner bites on it. He just goes right back out. He's wide open.
Oh.
Sky Moore, same thing, other side. Did it twice.
Of
That's
course, Andy Reid was gonna pick
That's
up
what
on
they
it.
need to
too.
do with Elijah Moore.
Yeah, I agree.
What Kadarius
I
is doing,
agree.
that's what they need to do.
I
with him.
agree.
Well, yeah. That was fun to watch. I enjoyed that a lot.
No, it was a great
Yeah.
And
game.
it's finally over.
Yeah,
Football is done.
the pain is over, man. Another
I hate
year.
it, bro. I love the off season. Like the off season, there's a lot of
Yeah.
fun shit to talk about. Like, I can't wait like to really dive into the draft, free agencies.
See your guys
Alvin
QB.
Kamara going to
See
jail.
who the fuck is playing quarterback
Yo,
for
I
the Jets
can't
next
believe
year.
it, man.
Is Alvin Kamara going to jail?
Alvin Kamara is going to jail.
He just be whipping people's asses,
He
man.
is going to jail, bro. It is quiet.
Both Eagles lost. The Eagles lost both their coordinators too. Giants kept theirs.
Giants kept theirs.
Shout
like,
out Shane Steichen.
All right, so now that all head coaches' jobs have been filled, 1 through 5, who was the best head coach hire and who was the worst?
So for my first, I'll go Shane Steichen because
Shane Steichen's your number 1. That's
Yeah,
your best
yo.
hire. Okay,
everywhere he's gone so far has been
he's been good.
yeah,
Okay.
basically. And you can come back with me for the 5th. I'm not gonna lie.
For the 5th. All right,
Yeah. Or for the worst, yeah.
Sean Payne's one.
Yeah, Sean Payne.
Sean Payne is
Word.
one because
For what they gave up.
they didn't give up that much. They gave up a first they got from another team.
That's all they had. Basically.
They didn't give up that. Look at the history of trading for coaches. They didn't give up that much.
I understand that, but they already gave up everything for Russ.
Yeah, and you
Well,
know, well, you got to
they-
fix for us. You bring in Sean Payton.
They're banking everything on those two guys.
Yeah, they had no choice. So, and Sean Payton, Super Bowl winning head coach, saw what he did with Drew Brees once he got there.
I'm saying they can gut the team like that by just getting rid of all their picks. I'd be happy with it. I'm not gonna lie.
I
to
don't.
you.
Well, they didn't full on gut their team. They still had the defense. Rex Ryan might be their DC.
That'd
That's not
be it.
official yet, but that'd be a good hire. I think that'd be a really good
I
hire.
think that'd
by
be a
them.
good hire.
He had his moments as a head coach. Wasn't a great head coach, but he knows how to be a DC. Number 2, I gotta go Frank Reich. I know he got fired
Yeah.
in Indy, but the staff he's building too. Josh McCown is a quarterback coach I really like. Third, I gotta go D'Amico. I think D'Amico.
That's right. I disagree.
I know you don't like defense,
I don't like
and
defense.
I understand, but I think D'Amico was the best coordinator candidate not named Ben Johnson, and Ben Johnson went back to Detroit. Then I would say Shane Steichen, and then John Gannon would be fifth. And where it comes down to between Steichen and Gannon, that's when it comes down. I'm taking the offensive guy in that because I don't know. I don't think either one are going to be great hires. I honestly don't think Gannon's going to work out long term. I'm just really calling my shot there because I think Arizona's really just going to turn into a dumpster fire the next year or two. So I don't know what's going to happen there. Indy, they're going to get a QB.
Yeah.
So they draft the right guy, then Steichen probably ends up being the right guy.
I trust Steichen to build offense. But now that I said that, he's probably going to just be
He's going to make Alec Pierce a dog.
That's what I'm hoping for, man. Everything's coming to
Make Alec
fruition
Pierce
now,
a
man.
dog. But yeah, Sean Payton, I'm surprised Denver ended up even getting him, but good for them.
Good for them.
They're going to be annoying next year.
They've been annoying.
But like it feels like the last 3 or 4 years we've been talking about, oh, Denver just QB away, and then they got Russell Wilson, and then he sucked and wasn't that good. I mean, then they had coach away, so maybe now they're really going to be good.
How many games do you think they win
Next
Sean?
year? I don't know. I
2.
need to see the roster.
2.
Two.
Fuck it, 2.
I gotta see the roster. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely more than 2.
No, definitely more. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I may be
I
exaggerating.
mean,
a
we're
little
going to
bit.
get to it. We're going to every year
Yeah.
there's on average throughout the history of the league, 50% of the teams that made the playoffs miss it.
Mm.
So that means there's going to be 7 spots in theory open next year for teams that didn't make it. I think Denver could be one of those teams.
That's why I love the NFL, though.
Yeah, it's a league of parity. It's
Pretty
great.
cool.
Are we talking about that list later? Or are we talking about it
We
now?
can talk about it right now.
All right.
All right, so
I'm waiting on this.
1 through 7. Not saying you're not calling that any of these teams are going to miss the playoffs.
Okay.
But in terms of like you're the most confident this team will miss it, and 7 being the least confident. Of all the playoffs teams this year, who do you think has the best shot of missing it next year?
Tampa.
Tampa's my 1.
Yeah, Tampa, 100%.
Tampa is my 1. My 2 might piss off a fan base. Brandon's secondary home.
So you're going to say
I don't think the Cowboys make the playoffs next year.
Cowboys?
I don't think the Cowboys make the playoffs next year.
Cowboys?
I already sat here and said Mike McCarthy's going to get fired, so I don't think the Cowboys make it.
Where do you see him taking a step back?
I see them getting a little bit better.
Okay.
The
I see
Giants,
the
that is.
Eagles not being the juggernaut that they were, but I see the Eagles still being pretty damn good, and I see the Commanders getting better. And their schedule is not this cakewalk that it was last year. I think they have a top 5 hardest schedule or something like that. That whole division does now. They all have a harder schedule next year. So this whole cupcake schedule thing we'll really see come full circle next year.
But that means for their team, too.
I understand that means the Eagles and the Giants and Commanders all, but I just think Kellen Moore doesn't adjust all that. I get that, but I think Mike McCarthy taking over, being the play caller for them,
If it's the Chargers, if he doesn't adjust.
is gonna bite them in the ass. And I think again, league of parity, a team that I think might just not make it next year is gonna be Dallas.
Okay.
How about
Seattle.
Jacksonville?
They're going to make it. Their
You think so?
divisions.
Because of the division, I think Jacksonville gets back.
Well, yeah, they're winning that division easy.
I think
Okay.
if this is more just does Lamar leave or not, I think Baltimore, the AFC is tough. There's a lot of teams in the AFC, especially if Lamar's not there. I think Baltimore could like fumble some games, fall a little short. They'll probably still be like around 500 unless they start Tyler Huntley the whole year.
Pro
But-
Bowler, though.
Pro Bowler.
Where do you guys at? He balled out.
He did.
He. I'm happy for him that he like.
Still
Shut
felt
up.
kind of weird watching Tyler Huntley.
It felt
in
yeah.
Pro Bowl.
How do you guys feel about the Chargers? For me, it's just question mark, question mark, question mark.
Chargers are my 5th that they could miss it next year.
Is it
Vikings are my 4. Chargers are my 5th. Seahawks are my 6th. Because I don't have the balls to do it. I put the Giants at 7, but I truly think the Bills, with Josh Allen's cap hit next year, and possibly losing pieces on the defense, and I think the Dolphins are going to get better with Vic Fangio coming in to be their DC. If Tua stays healthy, or they figure out Tua, and the Patriots could be the Patriots anytime. You never know. And if Aaron Rodgers, let's just say, comes in, wears fucking jet gray next year.
That's what I was about to say. How
Yeah.
about the Jets?
I mean, I
I
think
feel like they could do it.
they can make
They
it.
got to
Sneak their
figure
way
out
in
who's
there.
their quarterback.
Yeah, if they figure out who their QB
Word.
is, that's where, yes. And for teams that I think are going to make it next year, Lions, I think for sure make it.
Word.
I've been saying it for about a week or two now. I think the Panthers win that division.
They gotta work on that defense though.
I know, yes, they do, but I think,
I
they
think
have
whoever
two.
gets the quarterback.
Their offense is
situation.
great.
Well,
but,
this is
yeah.
what I think. The Panthers have the best staff in that division by a mile, and probably have close to the best roster in that division. I know Tampa still has pieces, but I just don't trust unless they bring in Derek Carr or maybe Lamar goes to Tampa or something like that.
I think Jimmy G's a perfect fit for Tampa.
Yes, and that puts them back into maybe they can
That'd
win
be
that
funny.
division with Jimmy G. Yeah, like they might be able to win that division then, but I just think the Panthers, they can, if you bring in Derek Carr, or you draft a rookie, you bring in a vet, they can probably still win that division with the talent they have. And then I think the Broncos have a really good shot at getting there too, getting back in.
Okay.
Because they have that elite defense already, and now you're going to bring in Sean Payton to run the offense.
I'm trying to think if there's anyone. Tennessee definitely has a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Titans I have at 6.
How you guys feel about the Browns?
Browns are my 7.
Okay.
Gotta see how.
Rams are my 4th. Rams regroup, get healthy.
4.
They won the Super Bowl just last year, just a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they still have no picks at all.
I know, but if they get healthy, they have a very similar team still. Sean McVay, did Sean McVay miss the playoffs 2 years in a row?
Matt Stafford is still not 100%. You think he can get to that point again?
Well, that's where it's like if Stafford comes back and is something, and it's just again Sean McVay, is he gonna miss the playoffs twice?
Get rid of Jalen Ramsey.
Put him to Jalen Ramsey and Derwin James. I know you guys said it since back then. Y'all want to play together. Make it happen. The Chargers.
No, he's going. there.
That's my pitch. I don't know who. The Chargers suck at making pitches as free agents. I'll do it myself.
What pick do you guys have?
21?
You probably wouldn't even need to, but will you give up your 21st pick for Jalen Ramsey?
100%.
Okay.
I believe in Jalen Ramsey.
You probably wouldn't even need to give up a first with his contract and age, but
No fly zone. Jalen Ramsey, Derwin James, Asante,
JC.
JC, and Nazir
That's the
Adderley.
problem. You have so much money going to corner already because of JC.
You know, we're still probably going to be a bottom 5 defense in the league with all those players. just because.
With a defensive head coach too.
That's
that's kind of concerning with Brandon Staley.
Oh yeah, there was a
Coach.
dude in the comments. I respect his take on Brandon Staley saying, but he was like, he had for a better first 2 years than some of the most legendary head coaches in NFL history. That does not mean shit if you're not winning anything.
Yeah, I talked myself into
Yeah.
Adam Gase working out because Bill didn't work out in Cleveland, then he was great in New England. Guess what? It didn't fucking work.
but
ain't
no more
working.
Chargers.
Ain't working.
I'm done with Chargers rants for a little bit.
Four Chargers.
But yeah, I think.
Both up.
All right, fuck it. Wait, since we're doing way too early. Way too early Super Bowl prediction for next year.
Chargers.
Fuck no.
We're talking about real life.
All right.
Realistic.
Are you gonna say Giants?
Probably no. I don't want to do that. But
No, who you gonna say?
Not counting your own team.
Chargers.
yeah, not counting your own team.
Not counting your own team and your rose-tinted glasses view on your team's roster.
Realistically, this is what I really wanted to see. I'm gonna say San Fran
Okay.
and the Chiefs.
San Fran and the Chiefs.
Chiefs running back.
Chicago Chargers. Chicago. Yeah.
How the hell is
I
Chicago
thought we said we're
gonna
not picking
make
our
it
own
to the Super Bowl?
teams.
How the
Chic-
hell is Chicago?
No, it's
gonna-
crazy that you put Chicago there.
Yeah. How the
Chicago?
hell is
Chicago.
Chicago gonna make it to the Super Bowl?
Wait. Question. Who's starting for Chicago in that game at quarterback?
Justin Fields.
Okay.
You gotta tell the people you're joking, please.
Please.
I'm not gonna tell them. I want the Chargers to have the easy game.
It's the Super Bowl. It's not supposed to be easy.
I don't know. Hopefully something happens.
It's supposed to be the two best teams out of 32.
Well, if it's a year, Chargers make it, something crazy has to happen in the NFL. So it'd be Chargers versus someone wild, and then we'd still lose by 40. But I'd just be happy to see my team go, honestly.
All right, so that's
But-
your final answer?
Realistically, Chargers Eagles. I'm gonna stick with the Chargers, bro,
All right, he really believes the Chargers. All right, what about you?
because they kept Brandon Staley. If they kept Brandon Staley, they better have some shit.
49ers, Bengals.
49ers, Bengals.
That'd be tough.
The Chiefs are going to repeat.
You didn't
Facts.
repeat.
They're going to repeat. This is the year to get them. I full on believe they're going to win again next year.
Okay.
And they are going to beat the Detroit Lions.
This sounds
They're gonna
crazy.
they're gonna
But
beat the
I
Detroit
respect,
Lions.
I respect it. I
They're gonna
respect
beat
it.
the Detroit Lions.
Bro, the Chiefs.
I don't want to sit up here and say it's gonna be a rematch of next year or just have my Super Bowl pick from this year be again Niners
Yeah.
Chiefs.
I can see the Niners doing it.
People
I
can
really-
call me
I
crazy.
could. I'm fuck it. Lions Chiefs
Lions.
Vegas next year.
I think
Fuck
if
it.
the Bills don't make
Book
the
it.
Super Bowl next year,
The
they're gonna
Chiefs
implode.
will dismantle the Lions.
Oh, I found this. Actually, I think I heard it after the Bills lost, and I don't think I talked about it yet. Every quarterback head coach combo that has ever won a Super Bowl has won their first one together within the first 5 years.
Really?
Okay.
Josh Allen and Sean McDermott are going into year 6.
They could break a trend.
Lamar Jackson and John Harbaugh are also going into year 6.
Well, I mean that they never had a shot, but
No, not
Never
this
had a
year.
shot as well.
Not this year.
never had a shot.
I thought they would win the division though, and I was wrong about that.
Yeah, I think if the Bills lose in the playoffs this year, especially like early, they're gonna implode.
What happens if they don't win the division?
Who can win that
Even
division
more
besides
even.
them?
I think Miami can win that division.
I
truly think Miami can win that division.
I don't-
Miami played them close 3 times this
No,
year.
I don't have-
one without Tua.
any belief in Tua at all.
It's not. I just think Miami has a good team, and I hate as a Jets fan that Vic Fangio is their DC. I fucking hate it.
I just
'cause
don't
that's
have-
such a good hire.
Tua was an MVP.
I hope
candidate
I'm
the first 8
wrong.
weeks.
I truly hope I'm wrong.
if you actually believe that.
I hope Miami fucking sucks.
I don't
Mhm.
believe they'll be better than the Bills. I think Bills got that division on lock for years to come.
I got a question for you guys. Which team do you feel like was the biggest disappointment this season?
The
Broncos.
biggest, Broncos. There was a lot of hype there.
Broncos. I'd put Chargers.
Yeah,
in
give
there.
me your top 3 actually.
Top 3.
Broncos.
Biggest disappointment. this
Broncos,
season.
Rams,
Yeah.
Chargers.
Broncos, Rams, Chargers.
Chargers
Okay.
made the playoffs, so I'm not gonna say them.
I feel like the Bills. Was
Oh,
a
the Colts are
disappointment,
low-key
too.
there.
Colts are there.
Colts are there. I thought they would at least compete for that division. They have the 4th overall pick. I mean, the fact that the Bills didn't even make the conference championship
Yeah.
we sat here after week 1 and we're like, oh my, like who's beating these guys?
Mm.
They couldn't even fucking get past the conference get to the
Crazy.
conference championship. They lost at home in the snow to Cincy.
Broncos, Chargers, and then Saints or Vegas. One or two.
Saints.
I don't think the Saints are disappointed. They didn't have a QB going into the year.
Saints wasn't
Vegas,
really like-
Vegas is definitely up there. I just never bought.
Oh, you know what? I
fully-
take out the Chargers and put in Vegas. My bad. That's
I never fully bought into Vegas in that division. I bought into Denver more.
Denver, Rams, and Vegas are my top 3.
That's a good one.
And the only reason Chargers are in the top 3 is because I have Super Bowl aspirations for them every single year, regardless of whatever
Well, I
anyone
thought
else
they'd
says.
at least win one playoff game. To lose to the Jaguars in the first round.
I mean, yes, I thought they would at least win one playoff game as well. But yeah,
So, which team surprised you guys the most?
Detroit and Seattle.
Detroit. Detroit wasn't a
you gotta
surprise for me.
you gotta have the Giants in there. 100%.
Giants
Giants was one. Yes.
definitely.
The Jets too.
The Jets halfway through the season definitely were. Then they fucking blew up.
Jaguars, Giants 1, Jaguars
Jags
2.
are a year ahead. Yeah, they were a year
The
ahead.
Jags spent
That's-
a lot though.
Hmm?
The Jags spent a lot though.
No,
You were-
still
did,
nobody
but
expected
still, I
them to
didn't-
win a
I thought they
playoff
were a
game.
year ahead.
Nobody expected them to win a playoff game. Nobody expected.
they should have lost.
Well, they didn't.
But
but-
I
they
know.
didn't.
Yeah, but they literally like if it was any other coaching staff, they would have lost that game, ever.
So Giants, Jaguars, then
Detroit wasn't really a shocker to me.
Detroit didn't make the playoffs.
It was a
so I'm not gonna
shocker,
put
but
it
they
there.
didn't.
Seattle,
they didn't-
Seattle. No,
Seattle.
Seattle's one. Seattle's
Seattle.
one.
Yeah, Seattle.
I thought
shocked me.
Seattle was gonna. Well, they do have a top 5 pick, but not from their own. I thought they were gonna be picking like top 3 and go like 3 and 14.
Seattle, Giants, and Jaguars are my top 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right.
You think they re-signed Geno?
Yes, I do. Actually,
yeah.
that leads me to that. Perfect. QB carousel. Derek Carr has a head start, so we might as well just say him. Where's Derek Carr going to be next year?
I think so. I think for some reason the Panthers.
I hear that he's on and off with New Orleans.
I think he's going to end up in the NFC South.
I think the Saints would be the best fit for him because
Hope so.
Saints still have some.
Saints still
some
have
guys.
talent. I
They
think
got
the
guys.
Panthers are a good fit too. Panthers. All right, the Panthers, he can go there.
Panthers have the best coach.
Yes,
he could
it's
go
probably
to.
the best coach for him, and he doesn't have to worry about his whole staff getting canned after 1 year. Because if like the Saints miss the playoffs, they're probably all getting canned. The Panthers,
Some people get
completely
fired.
new regime. I think they have plenty of time to fucking learn and
I
grow.
think same thing with the Jets. If they don't make the playoffs
Yes,
this
that's
year,
why the Jets
they're
need
all
to.
gonna
Yeah,
get
the
canned.
Jets could get canned. Since it's coming back around again, Lamar.
Lamar goes to Atlanta.
I think he ultimately resigns.
I think he stays a Raven still, even
Think
though
so?
now with Monk in there, apparently they didn't include him that much on the coordinator search and told their every interview that we're not guaranteeing you Lamar. And apparently they're $100 million off on a deal. I'm still gonna say
$100
Raven.
million off.
Apparently
on a deal?
that's the number. Yeah, that's apparently. I don't know how true that is, but I've seen that. Which that's a big.
I
fucking
think
number.
Lamar's got to be a little realistic with him.
If he leaves, I think Atlanta.
Yeah, me too.
I think the Jets will definitely make the call and try to make a swing. It's just
be
conferences.
tough.
It's conferences. That's the problem. If we were in the NFC, I'd tell you that it's probably the best option. But because we're in the AFC, I don't know. Speaking of big names possibly going to the Jets, Aaron Rodgers.
I think he's gonna go to Vegas.
You think he's gonna go
I
to
think
Vegas?
he's gonna reunite with Devontae Adams.
I think he's either a Jet or a Titan.
A Titan?
I'm worried more as a Jet fan about the Titans more than the Raiders.
I think honestly, I think Vegas. If he leaves, I still think he's gonna stay.
I think I don't. At this point, I don't know. If
But he's
gonna
such.
stay.
Nobody knows.
No one knows
he's
what
like
the
in
fuck
a-
he's doing. That's what pisses
isn't he
me
like in a
off, bro.
black room right now, like doing
Something like
hiatus?
that. Yeah,
It's a
No,
weirdo,
something like
bro.
that. Honestly, at this point, like I, if we sign Derek Carr tomorrow, whatever. Like I don't have to worry about this whole Aaron Rodgers shit. I don't have to be like, is he gonna get traded? Or are we gonna trade for him or whatever?
It would
Now
be cool
again,
to
if
get
I can
Aaron Rodgers.
choose, I'll probably take Aaron over everyone,
Yeah, he's
including
just,
Lamar even,
He's just such.
because Aaron opens up a 2-year window for you with your team. That damn, maybe you can go get it all. But Lamar, then you have that longevity, but injuries concern. So who knows? Either way, you're gonna probably have to go get a guy in like 2 or 3 years,
Mhm.
except for Lamar. Jimmy G,
I think he's gonna go to the Bucks.
Tampa.
I think he goes to Vegas. That's who
I can
think.
see that,
That's
too.
who I
Jimmy
think
G in
Vegas
Vegas.
gets. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not far from where he already is. The connection's already there with McDaniels. I think they're gonna
I
get
didn't
a.
even think about that.
They're gonna get a bridge guy. I think. C.J. Stroud already said that he wants to play with Devontae. That's what. Off topic a little bit, but C.J.
I feel
Stroud was
bad
talking
for.
about
Is
that.
Jimmy G gonna want to go in another situation?
Wait, he
where
didn't
they-
say that exactly.
He did.
He didn't say that exactly.
He said, "I want to play with the best route runner in the NFL."
Yeah, and then he said, "You guys could figure, it, you know."
But no,
Yeah,
but
we
he
know
like
who
even,
it is though.
No, he said, I forget who he was talking about, but he's like, I want to play with who blah 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 said is the best route runner in the NFL, and
Yeah.
he said that guy said Devontae Adams is the best route runner in the NFL.
You think Jimmy G wants to go into another situation where he has a first round QB waiting in the wings for him? Like, don't you think he wants a situation
Wherever
where
he goes, he will eventually have a younger guy behind him.
I think if,
This
like,
is actually that's true even I think for Derek
I think
Carr.
if he goes to the Bucks, though, it's his team.
They won't take one right now, but they're going to take one next year.
Yeah.
And I think same thing if he went to the
What about
Jets.
the Jets? He's got Zach. Oh, I mean, Zach.
You have Zach behind you, and like the whole thing is going to be they're going to be developing Zach still, but
I don't know
again,
if
they're
I'm
still
buying
going to be
into it.
picking a guy eventually. Like you're going to have maybe like a Hendon Hooker behind him, round 3 pick.
So
that-
Jimmy G's just gonna be like a.
He's a bridge guy.
He's just gonna be a Ryan Fitzpatrick for the rest of his career, probably.
A
Fitzmagic.
little bit higher than Fitz, but yeah, he's just going to be the bridge quarterback.
I
What's
like
difference is
Jimmy G.
yes, he wins games. It's just the money and the availability is what concerns me about him. It's not even his play. It's the money and the availability. Tannehill. I think he either stays in Tennessee unless Aaron goes there, and if Aaron goes there, then he's probably a Jet.
Jet or Saints.
Maybe the Saints.
My God,
I heard stuff about Baker and the Saints actually.
Yeah, bro. I try to like.
I
ignore
hope
it.
that one happens.
Like,
That'd be comedy.
I was going down Twitter and I seen something like that. I was like, yeah.
How?
I
so
didn't want to read it.
How disappointed as a Jets fan would you be if they go, we're getting Ryan Tannehill and we're gonna have Zach Wilson develop behind them? That's I feel like it's such a.
Because you were linked to Rodgers.
I feel like it's
Disappointing.
all options.
Very
that's
disappointing.
The number one disappointment.
Honestly, I wouldn't feel that much different if it was him or Jimmy G, though.
I don't know.
Because Jimmy's cap hit would be more.
I'd
and-
rather have Jimmy G.
Yeah, even so, but I
'Cause
just
I-
Jimmy's health.
If
just
they're
is
telling
so
you we're
concerning.
having Zach Wilson develop behind Ryan Tannehill, that's
Well, I hope
just,
you know they're gonna say that regardless. That's
Yeah.
gonna be out there that they're putting Zach Wilson
I-
in bubble wrap and he's going to learn on the bench.
The thing with that
Whether
is
they're actually bullshitting or not,
they have to be
doesn't
bullshitting
matter.
because
They have
they
to be.
know
No, they are.
because they know if
they're in the
they-
building with him. They know if
Yeah.
it's gonna work,
Oh,
and it doesn't.
and they know that if they don't make the playoffs this year,
Yeah, it
they're
doesn't
gone.
matter. Because if they don't make the
He's
playoffs
gone.
next year, whole new regime comes
Exactly,
in.
they're gone.
Then they're gonna draft a quarterback. Zach's not gonna be their guy. That's why I do think they are aiming big and going to get Rodgers because they're like, let's go fucking win and make the fucking playoffs and win playoff games.
Question: You getting that jersey?
If Rodgers comes, I'm not getting a jersey.
What if he brings you guys to the playoffs?
You're not getting a jersey? I would get a jersey.
he's
I have
something
jersey.
you gotta get a
I have
jersey.
bad jersey luck.
Off topic,
I have
is,
very bad jersey luck.
is Travis Kelce the greatest tight end of all time at this point?
No,
What does he have
he
to do?
makes the case.
I put him at, from what I've seen with my own two eyes,
Are you?
put him at 2.
Yeah, with your who you've watched.
Gronk's
Prime
still,
Gronk,
Gronk?
Prime Kelsey,
Gronk Kels.
As a receiver,
Gronk, who every time he caught the ball, it was for 6. Almost, it felt like.
yeah, true.
Or-
Gronk, the ability after the catch, Gronk is really good, and then
They're both
yeah.
great, and in my lifetime and eyes, are the two best that's ever done it. Obviously,
I
I
agree.
didn't see most of Tony Gonzalez's prime. Like I don't
Exactly.
remember it at
Shout out
least.
to my boy Jeremy Shaq.
Shannon Sharp,
Antonio Gates.
Antonio Gates. I didn't see a lot of those guys. Like I saw them play, but not to the level that I saw Gronk and Travis Kelce play.
Word.
And I
Gronk-
think those are the top two.
If I was gonna create a tight end in a lab, I'd say Gronk would be like the person I'd want, but Kelsey's play style and fit. Like for today's NFL,
Yes.
I really like the way he plays. Man.
Oh, Travis Kelsey just finds a way to get open
Every single play.
every
Kelsey, I
single
think,
time.
might be. Actually, no, Gronk's a smart player too. I know Gronk's like
Gronk's a genius,
doofy,
man.
but he's smart as fuck.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. They're
Not-
both like you. You have either one, you're fine. I mean, you got what 6 Super Bowls between the two now. I think Gronk has 4.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not the best free safety though.
No,
Yeah.
no, not at all. Miami Miracle got Adam Gase the second job. Love it. Danny Dimes.
Anytimes.
I think he's a giant.
Oh, yeah.
I think
yeah,
so, yeah.
he's a giant.
There's a few Giants fans that don't want him back, man. They don't
Why?
believe in him.
I mean, there's a few people
Why?
Did you see the
who
number?
are,
They
who are
just
low
think-
IQ.
Did you see the number?
35 mil.
35.
They don't think he's good.
How do you feel about 35?
If other teams are trying to get him for that, you have to
Okay.
have to get it. Because my biggest thing is, I can't wait to see the jump. This is the first time in Daniel Jones' whole entire career that he's gonna have the same offensive coordinator 2 years in a row.
That is true.
So I want to see. I can't wait to see him with the same offensive coordinator 2 years in a row and see what the Joe Shane does to add some weapons.
Get that boy some receivers.
Yeah, get him some receivers.
Word.
They just re-signed Hodgins, which is a step. But
They need to get a one.
You
true
guys need to
number
get a
one.
How
true
many
one.
years?
I like Wandell.
Uh,
Wandell too.
I
need to get a one.
there's like the way that like they spread it out to make it less cap hit every year. I think it was like 5 years or 4 years. I forget.
Probably.
You would feel comfortable giving Daniel Jones 5 years.
Yeah, he
Mostly-
took a mediocre team to a playoff run.
I understand that, but with past performances,
No, yeah,
Yeah,
I
like that,
think
you-
I truly believe he's the guy.
That was
He-
like
with-
before Brian though. You're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
yeah, but I think he's the guy.
Jacoby Brissett. Why not? Where's Jacoby Brissett gonna play?
Back up for somebody.
maybe someone gives him a starter job.
If
He could come to us.
this is what I think happens if Derek Carr doesn't go to Carolina. Jacoby goes to Carolina. They draft C.J. Stroud, Will Levis, someone, and Jacoby then plays in front of them until they're ready. Because Jacoby already played for Frank.
Mhm.
The connection's already there. And I think depending on what the rest of the division does with the quarterback, like let's just say Tampa can't really figure it out, or they bring in Jimmy G, but Jimmy G gets banged up. Atlanta, Desmond Ritter's the guy, and you guys run it back with Dalton. They bring in Jacoby, they might win that division with Jacoby.
If you guys are running back with Dalton, that's rough, man.
No, I actually want that. Fuck it, why not?
He wants the tank. He wants Caleb, which I
I
understand.
want something.
Geno,
I'm leaving here with son.
I'm leaving
Geno
here with something, bro.
Smith.
He's going back.
I'm from
I
on the
think
way.
I think Geno's back in Seattle,
Yeah, probably.
Gino proved himself this season.
and I wasn't gonna include this guy, but this is gonna be a conversation probably for next few months. Justin Fields.
Probably stays, I'm guessing.
I mean,
I think he's still a Bear. But until they trade that first pick or make that selection and it's not a quarterback, that'll be a talking point.
After what Jalen Hurts did, I don't know how you could just move on from
Yeah,
Justin Fields.
I think that's gonna be a talking point for the next few months. Is will they trade Justin Fields? Whether Bears fans think they should or not.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be hyped up because like they have the first pick, and
Oh, yeah.
But like, why would you want to trade him though?
If they fall in love with Bryce Young,
That is true.
they didn't draft
They
him
didn't draft
either.
him.
That regime did not draft him.
and say
I would just say I would build around him.
Hell yeah.
You have a guy, and I don't think I like Bryce Young. I like C.J. Stroud, but I don't think it's like, oh my God, I think they're going to be so much better than Justin Fields at the next level.
No, that's not the case at all. You even see now.
Trade
like,
down, get the picks, recuperate the fucking pick you gave away for Chase Claypool, which Brandon thinks was a good trade still.
great trade. Yo,
I'm fucking with you.
do you think that if you're Shane Steichen in Indianapolis right now, and you see Lamar Jackson, well, you probably can't get Lamar, but if you can get Justin Fields after what he just did with
If I'm Indy, Indy should be on the phone with them every day,
You
regardless
should be
if
on the phone with everybody. Every
Indy
day.
should be on the phone with them for either that first pick or Justin Fields.
yeah,
It's like, all right, do you want to give up this first pick? We'll give you our fourth, our first next year, and whatever the fuck else they need.
Didn't their owner just say he likes Bryce Young?
Yes, Irsay just fucked his GM, Chris Ballard, on negotiating
yeah.
because he was like, oh yeah, I really like that guy from Alabama. Huh, nice to know where the owner wants to go. So
Yeah. That dude's a
Jim Irsay should get made fun of as an owner the same way Jerry Jones does.
yeah.
It's just Jerry Jones owns the biggest brand in probably the NFL, so he's going to get it every time. But Jim Irsay is very similar in the fact that, I don't know, owners shouldn't be like, I know they oversee the operation, but like they're really like they have their fingerprints on everything. Like,
Yeah.
you should let the football guys do the football stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unless you're Mark Cuban, I don't think. And
No, yeah,
so, yeah.
but that's a whole different. But no, I understand. Like an owner like that, though, I understand. Bless you.
Bless you.
You got to be a certified genius because it's not an easy job
No, not at
to be a
all.
GM.
No, it's one of the hardest jobs in the entire NFL, at least I would think. Yo, did you guys see that what the leading rusher for the winning team in each Super Bowl since 2009 made per year?
No, but I'm guessing it's a low amount.
It's low like every year. I got the graph. I'm gonna bring it up.
You know, PFF's getting hard on as soon as you said that.
Yeah,
Did you
I
get a
know,
new
right?
phone?
Yeah. Birthday
Okay.
gift. Thank you. So yeah, Isaiah Pacheco,
Rutgers
870,000. Rutgers legend. Cam Akers last year made 890,000. So since 2009, the highest base salary of the leading rusher of a Super Bowl winning team was 2.5 mil. Do you want to take a guess who it was?
Since
It'll probably blow your mind.
2009.
It's from 2009 to this year.
Let's say Patriots running back.
No, it's not the Patriot way.
Broncos.
No,
Was it Marshawn Lynch?
no, it was not Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch was not the leading rusher of that game.
Frost was.
No. You're
Colin Kaepernick?
No. Percy Harvin
Percy Harvin.
of the 2013
Oh, yeah, I
Seahawks
would
had
never
the
guess that.
biggest salary cap hit of any leading rusher since 2009. So he was a wide receiver. Outside of that, Leonard Fournette and Ray Rice. I hope I can say that name.
Another Rutgers legend.
$2 million. Forgot about that. I completely forgot Ray
He's a
Rice is a Rutgers. Yeah, I completely forgot he went to Rutgers. That's funny. But yeah, I saw that on Twitter and I thought that was like just interesting. Like we've talked about like the value of running backs multiple times and now you really see it. And then the biggest cap hit since 2009 was a wide receiver being the leading rusher. And everyone else was either $2 million base salary or less. And more likely than not, they made less than $1 million a year.
It's not helping. One of these running backs that got paid have to make a deep playoff run.
No, exactly.
Like,
Well, that's why that something like that doesn't help a guy like Saquon or
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs who are looking to get paid. Like we just saw Isaiah Pacheco do what he did, and they just got him in the 7th round this year.
Yeah.
Pure dog.
Absolute.
That boy is a
Absolute
dog.
dog.
I love him.
No, he's
I love him.
I can't
He's
say
so-
that. Man.
Why?
Pacheco.
I love
man.
him because he's a Rutgers boy.
Chiefs.
he also stopped.
What do you
the
mean,
Eagles from winning
Chiefs?
Super Bowl.
Chiefs. I
Yeah.
can't support. I could like a Chiefs player, but I can't verbally.
I
Bro,
love Isaiah
bro, he
Pacheco.
did his
Rutgers
thing
legend.
though.
Oh no,
Well,
I
Like
think
he was running hard
he's ran hard
every
week
time
I've
he got
seen
the
him.
ball. Every time.
I just can't.
You want a player like that every single time.
Oh yeah. No, they run like their life
And then-
depends on it.
Why?
That's
why
what you
can't
need
the-
in a
And
running
it showed
back.
on the big stage too.
Why can't the Chargers draft a
They
Yeah,
should. Maybe. Well, you guys drafted
Spiller?
Isaiah Spiller.
Yeah,
Maybe he could
he got
like
hurt.
seriously. Like I'm not even just fucking with you. Like he can be like a good running back.
Yeah, he 100%. I think any running back in the
In
NFL could be
today's
great.
league,
Yeah.
like you can find them anywhere. 3rd round, 4th round, 7th round. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Undrafted. There's undrafted guys that
Austin Eckler was undrafted. Yeah.
exactly.
I mean, I don't know, man. I'm just when we talk about football, I'm still in a hurt place. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's okay. Season's
I
over.
understand you did watch a tough game.
Oh, it's not even on the game at this point, man. Like it's been life in football.
You
at this point.
have Justin Herbert as your quarterback.
And then he had broken ribs.
You
Yeah.
still have a top 5 talent at quarterback.
You know, I asked
I'm
myself.
praying that a 40-year-old man comes out of a darkness retreat and wants to play for the Jets.
Yeah,
That's where I'm at. I would love to have Justin Herbert.
We can switch. I'll give you Andy Dalton if you're so sad about what you guys got going on.
it's not that, man. It's just the lack of consistency.
I'm hoping that the shroom that Aaron Rodgers takes tomorrow tells him to go to New York.
Who I don't want to. I'm gonna manifest that for you.
Thank you. Good looks, man.
You're welcome.
You manifest.
To lighten the mood.
Bye,
you
I
want-
done
to lighten the
manifested some
mood.
things,
To
though.
lighten the mood, though, Brandon,
What's up?
I do got trivia.
All right, let's do this.
I do got trivia.
I won trivia last week, Billy. You weren't here for that.
This is name the player.
Name the
We're
player.
back to name because I actually love doing this. All right. This guy played for the Giants, Saints, and Panthers.
Giants, Saints, and Panthers.
Oh, I don't got it off.
You got nothing?
Giants, Saints, and what position?
Giants, Saints, and Panthers. I'll wait
Corner?
for that. I'm not telling the position yet. Played from the Giants 2002 to 2007, Saints 08 to 10, and Panthers in 2011 before retiring. He won Super Bowls with both teams.
Wait. All right, no, I don't. Next hint.
He went to Miami.
It's not gonna help me at
Not
all.
gonna help me at all either.
He won the Super Bowl with the Giants. He didn't play in the game though
Come on, Giants fan. You watching some birds?
because he was hurt. Got hurt week 15 against Washington.
I still don't got it.
position.
He played tight end.
Shockey.
Yes.
Legend. Shockey's a legend.
Yo, when you just said Jeremy Shockey like 2 minutes ago, I was like,
Damn,
oh
you didn't give me a
shit.
sec. You didn't give me a second to say anything. Shout out to Jeremy Shockey though. He was one of my favorite players growing up.
He's good at Madden.
I fucked with him heavy.
I think he's one of the most underrated tight ends of all time.
Not Antonio Gates though. All right, keep going.
Antonio Gates, what?
I'm saying Antonio Gates is a great tight end. It's like levels to this.
Okay.
This guy played for the Jets, Bucks, Pats, Jets, Chiefs. Because he played for the Jets twice.
Jets,
Jeez.
Bucks, Chiefs.
Pats and Chiefs. That's just. That
He
throws me
played
off.
for the Jets 2007 to 2012. He played for the Buccaneers in 2013. The Patriots in 2014. Went back to the Jets 15-16. And finished with the Chiefs in 2017. He also signed... no, actually, no,
Running back?
No, not a running back.
Middle linebacker?
No.
Just name every position.
He went to Pitt. He played corner.
Antonio Cromartie.
No.
No.
Name the teams one more time.
Jets, Bucks, Pats, back to the Jets, Chiefs. He retired a Jet on a one-day contract.
Jets corner. A Jets corner legend.
Is he a legend?
Yeah.
Is he actually a legend?
Yes, he's like straight up a fucking legend.
Definitely
Was
not Darrelle
proven
Revis.
on Thursday. It's Darrell Revis. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
We gotta have to cut all of this shit.
You know, the best part is your Jets legend corner.
I was thinking Pat's house.
Who
like,
might
you
have
know,
just got
I
inducted to the Hall
swear,
of Fame
Darrell Reeves
last
did
week.
not pass my mind one time.
I know he went to the Pats. I didn't.
No,
know
I
he
knew
went-
the Chiefs
I
would
didn't know he
throw
went to the
everyone off.
Chiefs.
Yeah, he went to the Chiefs after he got cut the second time by the Jets. I almost said the fucking player before reading the teams. I got two more: Vikings, Raiders, Patriots, Vikings, Titans, Niners.
Jesus Christ.
What the hell?
Vikings, Raiders, Titans.
Is this a
Vikings.
player we'd probably
It's
know?
like the Shaq of
Yes,
the
you
NFL.
would know this player. These are all players you would know. None of these are random players.
Randy Moss.
Huh?
Randy Moss.
Yes, it is Randy Moss.
Come on.
Uno Mas. This is the only active guy that I did. Bills, Patriots, Panthers, Colts.
Bills, Bengals, Patriots.
Bills, Patriots, Panthers, Colts.
Stephon
Gilmore.
Gilmore.
Come
Jinx.
Good shit. Good
Come
shit.
on.
Good shit. Good shit.
Oh, Jinx, by the way.
Yeah.
Nice little trivia right there. Everyone got their own.
Picked it up at the end. Had us in the first half, not gonna lie.
Speaking of Darrell, though, quickly, anything with the NFL honors that you guys think award that they got wrong, or you guys happy across the board?
Chris Olave.
New York showed up.
Yeah.
New York showed up big
New York
time.
showed up. Love it.
It's a big day for New York,
It
actually.
was a great day. It was my birthday. Loved it. Watched Sauce and Garrett get Rookie of the Year.
It's amazing.
Darrell and Joe Klecko make the Hall of Fame.
Boy, Dable,
Dable win
best
Coach of
fat
the
dude in
Year.
New York since Biggie.
Chris Olave gets snubbed by Brock Purdy.
Yeah, he should at least got nominated.
I felt
I'm
good,
happy Garrett won it. I really thought they were going to give it to Ken. Fuck you, Seahawk fans.
though. Damn.
Great day for the Jets Madden theme team.
Oh, bro, the fucking Sauce and Garrett Carter, ridiculous. I saw them. They're ridiculous. Yeah, I got nothing anymore. I think we can call it.
Call it football content, or are we just gonna?
aliens.
Oh yeah, you want to quickly talk about aliens while we're on it? Cause I got nothing else to say.
Man, I don't want to get this podcast taken down.
Well, I guess we're gonna make a transition in content slightly. So
Not
this is-
fully.
Not fully.
yeah.
We are still talking football. I got a whole bunch of draft shit, free agency.
So yeah, don't unsubscribe, please, and don't do some bullshit unless you just that petty. But I wanted to talk about a little bit of music today too.
Okay.
All right.
Let's talk about it.
So, oh, this is about to get. First, how do you guys indulge with your music? Like everything. Like, all right. So when you get an
I
album,
usually listen to it.
I know, motherfucker, but when you get an album, do you like skip in between an album?
Depends.
No.
Depends who
Start-
it is.
Start to
Start to
finish.
finish.
Yeah, start to finish.
To me, it depends who it is.
To you, it depends how it is.
No, who it is.
Who it is.
If I really like the artist, I'm not skipping. If I don't really care about him,
So if you see a Lil Baby feature, all right, Marcus, one of Lil Baby's biggest fans, let's throw it out there. If you see a Lil Baby feature, are you gonna skip to the Lil Baby song if you like see an album you're not sure
Whose
about?
album is it?
Let's say it's like a person you never heard of before, like it's like low key person, and Lil
You're
Baby's
not
hit it
listening to
up.
that whole album.
Oh, yeah, in that
You're
case,
you're
yeah.
listening to that song.
Yeah, in that case, yeah, for sure.
So I listened to the whole album because I had a traumatic experience as a young boy.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
getting story time with Brandon. Is
Yeah.
that what's happening?
All right,
traumatic
Let's
experience as a
fucking
young
go.
boy.
I
So-
love these.
when I was 14, my that's it.
Traumatic experience as a young boy.
Yeah, when I was 14, my mom went to go. I think she was helping my brother move, and I had to stay at home, and I had to cook dinner. All right. So for the most part, I never really got to cook dinner. My older bro used to be like a chef. He used to he went to the school and everything like that, and I thought cooking was cool and everything like that. So I ended up making chicken Alfredo, and I was gassed up. I looked up recipes. I did everything like that. And y'all don't know my family like that, but my pops, he's like a weird eater. So he'll like throw a whole bunch of random shit on food and everything like that. Like he'll put like foods that really aren't supposed to go together on food. Like, they'll throw ketchup, sour cream on like cereal or some shit like that. Some
what?
some random shit, right?
That is
Ketchup and sour
Nah,
cream.
that's
No, he will do some shit like he'll do some crazy shit with his
Do you ever
food.
tell him like
That's-
Oh,
you're
100%.
about to have a stomach ache tomorrow?
Yeah,
man?
nah, his stomach is made out of iron, bro.
No,
what's up.
that is some shit.
Yeah.
Sour cream in the cereal is crazy.
Nah,
That's
he'll do like sour cream and then like a scoop of peanut butter and cereal, like some other shit like that. But I worked real hard on this meal, bro. Like extremely hard on this meal. And I remember being done, like, yo, like, all right, my sister was gonna eat it because I always talk shit about my sister's cooking because she burns everything. So I was like, yo, here you go, everything like that. I saw him open the fridge up. He grabs like Kraft mac or the Kraft cheese, puts it on top of the Alfredo. He starts tossing like all these different condiments and everything on the food I just made. And I'm sitting there like, yo, what the fuck is this, bro? And I remember like, I was like, I can't imagine if I made an album or if I made something and a person didn't appreciate the art that I just did
Okay.
and they just fucked everything up for me. And I remember just like smelling how bad the food smelled at that point after he put everything on, just toss it in the microwave. And I was like, never again. Like,
That's
I'm
tough.
never gonna.
I completely forgot that you were circling this back to listening to a whole album.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
me too.
completely forgot like that was the premise of your story.
Yeah, that's legit. And so when people are like, yo, I can't, or when people tell me they skip songs in an album, I respect it, but I can't do it. I gotta respect people's art.
See, I have a question for you guys now. Do you guys feel like R&B is dead?
No, I mean I listen to R&B every day.
Think about the world we live in now.
Is R&B dead?
We're not thinking early 2000s.
I mean,
early
like
2000s we had what?
new R&B is not the same. I'll give you that.
It's not the same at all.
like at all. Like
It's strictly rap now.
mhm.
I think
100%.
rap's taking a back burner though.
You think so?
Yeah.
People don't listen to R&B that much.
No, I'm
like
not
they
even
used
talking
to.
about R&B. I'm just saying like, I don't think rap is gonna. Rappers are not selling with like even close to what like pop stars are selling. Like you
True.
got to think about those
Yo,
guys.
Taylor Swift has been holding it down for
Like,
like,
she-
I don't know how she does it,
She does it, man.
but like I don't even know about
The
these
Swifties.
albums.
The Swifties.
Swifties.
Like pop stars body every rapper. Like think about most rappers don't sell that much unless you're like Drake or
Mm-hmm.
Kanye or
And you can
Jay-
even put Drake in that like pop star category almost
Yeah.
too.
Drake.
He even gets bodied by.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. It's not even a debate. But do you guys feel like R&B is dying out?
I
real
don't want to say
R&B,
that. As someone
real
who like,
R&B.
yeah, it kind of is, but
I don't know. Well,
I
there's
still got the old shit to go back to. Like that's how
Yeah.
I look at it. Like I don't give a fuck.
For sure. But
I can
like,
still go listen to Confessions.
you
so.
know, like the first time you listened to Confessions, like how it made you feel.
Yeah, I'll
Their
never get
music
there.
isn't like that no more.
No.
I
And
mean,
it sucks.
the last really like, but there's like different variations because all right, Trap Soul, that's an R&B album, right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You got Trap Soul, and has there been any other classic? Like Indigo was good. Indigo was a pretty good album, but like
Yeah.
the feel of R&B, I don't think the tempo and everything, like everything's fast paced now. I don't think you can get like a smooth, slow R&B album today and then make
Bro.
it.
Rap and R&B is just different now.
Yeah.
Like it's not even rap anymore technically.
Yeah.
Or actually, I'm not gonna say it's not rap. It's just evolving.
But all right, going back 10 years, like when because people say what was it called? The leaders of the new school. When we had our rappers, it was Cole, Kendrick, Drake, Meek, ASAP.
Mm-hmm.
Some would say Travis was in that like little realm. Some would say
Wayne.
Wayne
he was
is
that.
before
Wayne,
generation.
yeah, Wayne's before that.
Some would say Cuddy. I don't know who considers Cuddy a rapper, but some people do.
Mm-hmm.
Got like we got Waka Flocka. You got
Dude said Waka Flocka.
I thought he was pretty good, man. He was
Bro.
alright.
No, he's the number one concert selling rapper at colleges.
I believe he's a great guy.
Him and Young Gravy are the two highest selling college.
I've never
rappers.
heard of Young Gravy
Young
before.
Gravy.
You guys don't know Young Gravy?
Is
No,
he
bro.
good?
I don't think he is.
He just sells the most. Him and Waka Flocka sell the most college concerts.
But like
It's like a little fun fact. You
Rap-
know,
How much are the tickets? Like $5 cash?
no, it's like the
It's
school
college.
does it for
Yeah,
free.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
school
Oh.
homecoming. But those are the two.
No, he
highest selling ones.
Waka goes through a lot of those. Like I've
And-
seen a
and
lot of.
you guys
videos.
don't know who Young Gravy is?
I know who Young Gravy is.
You guys know who he is.
Mr.
Mr. Clean, bro.
he's a bald dude.
Nah, but he has a song with Mr. Clean. He has a song with Lil Wayne actually,
Okay.
and Lil Baby.
But do you guys feel like the rappers today, like, obviously you had the Cloud era for a little bit. You had
That shit's
The
dead. now.
Uzis.
Uzi 21. A few of them Yachty.
The
they were able to
SoundCloud
stay.
era
Yeah.
was like Uzi,
X,
X,
Juice WRLD.
Juice World. It goes on. Yachty, Trippie
A lot of
Redd.
those dudes who just like Pump is dead, Yachty's dead. Pretty much, not
Yeah, they're
dead.
all
He's
dead.
not actually dead, but
Watch out before you call a few more people. I'm just kidding.
a lot of them are actually dead. But
But like, you lost like
RIP.
some of the I feel like Juice and X were
The two
probably-
top dogs.
Yeah, you lost those two in the era. Like, who's next to really step up? Like, I feel like
out of
there's
that era.
Oh no, just like
I
a
think
new
that's
era.
dead. That era's dead.
Yee is like the guy coming up.
we're not talking about Yeet.
I'm just saying, if like you're talking about that kind of rap, the dude who's coming up number one right now is Yee, is he not?
But he's different.
And then
He's
you got,
different
and then you
than
got
him.
people like Ken Carson and Destroy Lonely. I don't know if you guys are.
But they're all new now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trippie Redd, yeah.
Nah, so that's a fact.
But like, this is for Justin.
Oh, here we go. What?
Lyrical, spiritual, miracle.
Why Eminem over Wayne?
Why
No
Eminem
way.
over
Wait, you
Wayne?
actually believe that, or
Because-
is
yes,
that-
I think Eminem's better than fucking Wayne. Old yes, prime Eminem versus prime Wayne, prime Eminem every time.
We're talking dedication albums too.
Yes,
Oh my
we're
God.
talking early 2000s M
In
when
what-
he
in what-
ran rap. When he ran rap. This
we
is why
talk-
I don't want to
Here
talk
it
about
goes.
music on this
Wait,
shit.
we're talking Hot Boys.
Who's
Wayne
more-
too.
Who influenced the
Wait.
Who influenced the whole entire? You're talking
Who
about
influenced the
Yeah,
worst
101.
generation of rap, Lil Wayne?
Worst generation? Why is it the worst?
Worst
How is
generation
this
of
the
rap.
worst
Every
generation of
rapper's
fucking
influenced by him. Kendrick Lamar named the whole album after Lil Wayne.
So Kendrick isn't influenced by Eminem. He's also said that. Do you think J. Cole's not
The
influenced by
Lil Wayne's
Eminem?
for the culture, bro.
Lil Wayne influenced. He every little
Yeah, exactly.
worst generation of rap.
Okay, so
I know I sound like an old
No,
head
but-
saying that. I'm only 23 saying that shit, but it's fucking true.
all right,
Lil
but when you
Wayne's
say the
the
worst
GOAT.
generation of rap is introduced by Lil Wayne, do you see
I'm
the
not
rap?
saying Lil Wayne introduced it, but like that whole inspiration.
Eminem's
Do you-
clones
do you
are
hear all the-
worse than Lil Wayne's clones.
Do you hear all the
Hobson,
rappers that are Eminem
Toki.
now?
No
all
one can
those guys.
emulate him. No one can beat him. No one can beat him.
Who can't be him?
Eminem.
Anyone.
Nobody
no
beat
one.
Lil Wayne. There's just but Eminem's clones are worse. Hobson, Token, fucking
Spiritual miracle.
Tim McDonald. or whatever the hell his name is.
Eminem's better than Wayne.
I wanna
That's
have
my
some
humble
cereal.
opinion. That's just my humble opinion.
Oh no. Oh nah.
And he's better than Wayne.
No.
I don't know about that one, man.
I think a lot of people are better than
Oh
him.
no,
Alright, ready?
Because
If we're
Wayne's
gonna
still
jump into
Wayne's
this, I think a
still,
lot of people are better than him.
Wayne's still killing it though.
Wayne is killing it. I'll
Did
give
you
Wayne
listen-
that.
Wait.
Carter
What
three.
do you mean a lot of people are better than
Who else
Wayne?
is better than him?
Like, okay, we want to go to that Billboard list that you're talking about. You earlier before we got on, you were like, Biggie's over him. What? Biggie's better than Wayne. I don't care that Biggie
How
fucking...
is how?
Yes, Biggie is better than Wayne. I don't care that
He
Biggie
had
died in
He had
19...
one album.
That is better than every single fucking
hell
album.
no.
Hell no.
Carter three.
Hell no.
The Carter
Carter
three.
three is the best album I've ever listened to in my life, is better.
Ready to Die
I
is
promise you, Life After Death is better. I promise
Bro,
you
my man
it
had
is.
two- my man had two
promise you
albums.
it
No
is.
way he just said
I
that.
promise
It's
you
legendary,
it
bro.
is.
Lil Wayne's better
The
than everyone
Carter
because
three is
not only-
legendary.
Not only is Lil Wayne the GOAT.
That album changed my life.
Wait, who's the highest selling male rapper of all time?
Based off of what?
No,
because it's
on
M.
Billboard.
Is
Who
it-
is the highest selling rapper?
On
male rapper
Billboard,
of all
it's either
time?
Drake or
No,
Eminem.
Other
No, it's
thing
not.
is
It's not.
M.
Who is the
Yes,
highest
you're gonna
selling
say
rapper?
Drake, Lil Wayne,
Who is the
Nicki
highest
Minaj.
selling
Yes,
female
the
rapper of all
trio.
time? Nicki Minaj. Who made them famous? Lil Wayne.
You really put them on realistically.
But
Yeah, he did put him on.
But the
But I'll
one.
give him credit
I'ma
for that.
give-
I just
I'ma
think
give-
as a rapper with the mic in their fucking
And
hand,
Tyga.
Eminem is better. Like with the
Tyga.
mic in their hand.
I got hits. I got hits back in
But
the
like you gotta.
Back City, bitch.
I give Eminem his flowers, but they're both great. They're both great rappers.
You go.
Yes.
You in a. You
I'm not.
None of them
Oh yeah,
suck.
I'm not disrespecting Lil
go in
Wayne
a
by
car
this,
with your
by the way.
girl. You playing Eminem?
Yeah, I'll play Eminem.
She jumping out, bro.
I've had multiple girls get in my car and we put on My Name Is. Works perfectly.
I never.
They were
had any
bumping
girl-
that shit.
Never had a girl in my car before.
That's what's up. Now,
Shout out to my past.
J. Cole.
Oh,
I
J.
love
Cole.
Jermaine.
Trash.
What's up?
Love Jermaine. You don't even think he's trash.
Better-
You just
better
do that
rapper.
because we like him.
Better rapper now. Remember, this man just won a Grammy recently. Kendrick.
I don't give one fuck. It's J. Cole.
Who's
Have you-
better? I don't know. I don't really listen to
Have you listened to
Who's the better
mixtape?
rapper?
J. Cole's a better rapper.
How?
I think J. Cole's a better rapper. It's that I'm in the.
Oh.
I don't even know if it's a minority anymore of that. I think a lot of people do think J. Cole's better.
In what aspect?
Just I don't know. I just like J. Cole more. Honestly.
Okay.
I
could
Do I
respect
think
that.
Kendrick has done his thing? Yes, and Kendrick's
No,
an
he's
all-timer.
so overrated, bro.
Kendrick is not overrated at all.
Dude took mad long to make a mid-ass album.
Which album?
Wait,
was
what
that?
album?
To whatever the last trash-ass album.
He just won a
came out.
Grammy off of that.
That shit was
Nas won the Grammy. the year
Mr.
before,
Morale
I
and the
don't wanna
Big
hear
Stepper.
it.
Nas is probably the greatest
Nas
hip
is
hop
better
album
than
of
Lil
all
Wayne
time.
too. While on the subject,
Come on.
Illmatic is a better
Better at
album
what?
than anything.
everything.
Oh my
Rapping.
god.
Rapping with the mic in
Who's
his
still
hand,
more
Nas
relevant?
is better than
Lil
Lil
Wayne's
Wayne.
relevant today.
Because we can still talk about. We want to talk about longevity. Nas is still dropping shit.
Lil
it's-
Wayne's way more relevant than Nas right now.
I'm not saying he's not, but
Alright.
Nas is still relevant. And Nas, we're
What's the-
talking longevity here. Nas is still.
What's the criteria for being a legendary rapper? Is it a legendary album or is it longevity and just keep dropping shit?
All right.
It's a
The thing
bunch
that,
of
okay, yeah,
things.
Biggie and Pac obviously fucking got killed, and they don't
Yes.
have the discography that
Well-
all these guys got.
Tupac, did he really? All right, continue.
Not the conversation right now. But seriously, all right. So
I
if we're
can't
gonna,
believe this turned into this. I like it though.
all right. So Get Rich or Die Trying is one of my favorite albums
Yes,
of all
it's a
time.
great album.
Yeah,
Right?
That's on my top 3.
That's a great
Word.
album.
Is
I love 50.
oh no, 50 is a legend completely. 50 is one of the best.
I
if,
love 50 Cent, bro.
I love 50.
if Get Rich or Die Trying was 50's only album, like it was the only thing he
He would
dropped.
still be where he is.
You put
Yeah.
a Grammy off of that? He should have if he didn't.
I think he might have won the Grammy. I don't know.
Start
Grammy's
to
a low
finish,
key.
that
Grammy's a
album
low
is
key
great.
bullshit. Like,
Oh, Grammys
Yeah, it
are
is.
bullshit, 100%.
but if we want to start talking about him, we can because Eminem has a shit ton.
Yo, all right. This is another fun idea I was thinking about. Does
You're gonna get roasted in the comments for saying Eminem's the GOAT. You know, I just hope
I
you know
don't think he's the.
that. Like, of course he says Eminem's the GOAT.
Yeah, because I'm fucking white. Oh my god, I don't think Eminem's the GOAT. I like J. Cole more than Eminem actually. I just think Eminem's better than Lil Wayne.
does Drake have a classic album?
Yes, everyone he
Yo,
comes out with.
you know what's crazy? I was looking at Drake's catalog.
Yeah.
No
There is
misses.
not one miss.
No misses.
Not one miss in Drake's catalog?
Out of his albums, not one. Like I'm saying, like if it's a trash album, obviously there's gonna be songs that are favored over than others, but
I don't like the way Certified Lover Boy's aged. Like I can't.
I
go
still
back.
listen to that. I was listening to that literally
that's
today.
for the light skins.
Yeah, it's for the light
So
skins.
Billy.
Oh,
That's for
all right, talk about that. Next.
that's the light skinned ones.
Oh yeah, you guys want to split this into 2 videos?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
for
ended up
sure.
turning into 2 videos.
No, we make this into like
No,
a
because
little-
actually, when you transition to it, it low key can work perfect for an outro.
All right. Does J Cole have a classic album?
Yes, Forest
Yeah.
Hills Drive.
Some people argue that they don't have a. Well, I don't know if it's Forest Hills Drive. For
I
me,
know what video you're talking about.
Yeah.
I saw that.
it's- that was wild.
2014 is a classic.
I'd say Friday Night Lights is a classic. I'd say Born Sinner is a classic. And I'd say 2014 is a classic. But I may be biased saying that
Yeah, you sound pretty biased.
I'm a big J Cole fan. Does Kendrick Lamar have one? I think he has multiple. Honestly,
Or To Pimp a Butterfly. That's all I gotta say. That shit
Good Kid,
was-
Mad City, and The Pimp a
That
Butterfly.
shit was great.
Honestly, I think Off Season could become a classic. Off Season, I don't think there's a fucking miss on that album.
I think it was underrated for when it dropped, but it was something new, and it was like, oh my gosh, when you first, it opens up with the album with as the Lil Jon sample, and it's just like, it's hard to explain the emotion you
No,
get
I
from a
bump
J.
that
Cole
album all the
It-
time. I bump that shit all the fucking time.
How much better he's gotten. Like one thing about musicians is they have to consistently, like after you drop a classic album,
Mm-hmm.
Take Care is a classic album from Drake, 100%.
Yeah, I just hope you miss me a little when I'm gone.
I think a lot of yes,
And I'll put Nothing
I'll
Was
say
the
that.
Same.
A lot of people will say
nothing
Take
was the
Care.
same as my album for him.
Nothing was the same. 100%.
Hell yeah.
You have to keep getting better as an artist though. Like once you're
Well,
on top
look
of the
at J.
game,
Cole.
Little
Friday
Wayne's a
Night
goat.
Lights.
Little Wayne's a goat, and Drake's the second best rapper of all time.
Think about Friday Night Lights J. Cole, and then think about Off Season J. Cole.
Drake is miles and miles ahead better than J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar,
there's no way you just said that.
and that's a fact. And I stand.
I don't care how
on
many
that.
fucking records that motherfucker sells.
Billy,
I
I'm
don't
gonna save you
care.
here.
It's-
I'm gonna
no.
save you here. In what aspect?
Just like me listening to music in my car and having fun.
That's fair. You
Yeah,
like
okay,
that more.
I get that.
That's
I get
fair.
that. I get that.
I like Drake. I don't listen to Drake like a lot of people do though.
Drake is
I,
great.
I listen to his shit when it comes out, but I don't repeat. I don't play it a lot.
Like nobody can say that he's not. A
No, Drake
There's
is
no way.
No,
Drake
like
is
he-
great. Yeah,
It don't matter what the fuck I say. That motherfucker makes his money. That motherfucker outsells everyone. He drops an album. Fucking works. Just me
it's like-
personally.
he's not dying out.
No.
anytime
he won't.
And he's a good ass rapper, actually. If you listen to his raps, he's a good ass rapper.
No, he's a great rapper, but do you don't think that Drake is a little overhyped?
No,
It's
I
slightly
love him.
Whoa. All right.
overhyped.
How?
It's just
How?
because Drake.
I know
Oh.
girls are
Wait, wait, wait,
Beyonce,
wait.
girls
Wait,
that
hold on,
don't
hold on,
mess
hold on.
with your
How?
conscience.
How is
What's the
how
la-
is Drizzy Drake certified lover boy?
Drizzy Drake Rogers,
Mr. Never Miss. Aubrey Graham.
Young
How
Angel,
is-
Young
How
Lion.
is he? How is he overrated?
His fans.
His fans?
He'll drop anything, and
And it's a
motherfuckers
banger.
like this.
And motherfuckers like me, point at me.
He doesn't. He tries to get a little bit more.
You know
He's
how
been trying to
sticky
get
he
more
gets?
experimental
Bro,
with
could
his
be
music and
honest,
everything.
fart and you'll bump it.
You know how sticky he gets.
He can literally take the mic and go like this and you'll bump it.
I don't know.
Cap.
I have not thought that anything.
Tap my
Because then I'm
name
a
on
wild
me
out
so
if I
you
say it
know
like
it.
that.
Oh, yeah, so-
He isn't. He hasn't gotten better. Like he's just, like his
'Cause
old.
he's already great.
But his old shit. If I'm gonna listen to Drake, I'm gonna go back to his old shit. The new shit now is still Drake.
You
but
said
it's
you
not.
belong to the streets, but the streets
Belong to me.
They
It's like home to
me.
Yo, come on.
She
bro.
belong to
I'm
the
not
streets.
hating on Drake. Drake is great, but I think he's overhyped. And then
Attached.
everyone will say the numbers and everything like that. But then
He's top dog.
he's up there because he's
Top
Drake.
doggy. Yeah, because he's Drake.
But like it's
Because he's the great second best rapper of all time. Stamped.
He gets radio play. He's gonna get everything pushed
Yeah, because
because
he's
he's
good.
Like,
Aubrey
his songs
Graham.
are
Because when I'm
good, though.
listening, when I'm on the way to work,
like
I
he's
want to
not
hear.
he's not
I'll
going
be right
down.
here.
His songs are
Evolving
good,
and no
but
one-
I
Going
think
to.
other rappers make better songs than Drake.
Who?
Like I can genuinely, I think Kendrick Lamar makes better music than Drake.
How?
Honestly,
How could you be greater than
First
Drake?
of all,
when
don't even do
Drake's
that.
not afraid
Drake
to drop
is more
albums.
versatile.
Kendrick Lamar.
Drake is more versatile. Don't even do that.
Drake
Wait,
is more versatile.
Carries my
but-
hand.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
My man Drake, you wanna know? I wanna tell me why Drake's better. I'll tell you why Drake's better because he's not scared to drop albums. Kendrick Lamar's been in the game for how many years? Dude only has like 4 or 5 albums.
You know, all
Drake's
right, so
steady dropping albums.
one thing-
It's only because he's in
wait,
negotiations with his
wait.
contract.
But those albums
That's
are
why.
bangers. though.
One thing about a
Those four
rapper
albums
It's
is-
are
because he's in
bangers.
negotiation with his contract.
One thing about a rapper is
Don't think
most
it's
of the time,
because-
every single rapper, it doesn't matter which rapper it is, early in their career, they have to drop a lot of albums. But once they show that they're consistent and they're going to continue to get better, then later on in their career, J. Cole, you could go J. Cole. J. Cole dropped straight from, I'm pretty sure, 2007 or 2009. I bet it's probably
Oh, it's-
2014.
I just hope you
What,
know that Kendrick
2014?
Lamar. The
For
reason
the
why
most
Kendrick
part, he
Lamar
missed 1 or
didn't
2
drop an
years, I
album
think.
quicker was because he was in contract negotiations. It wasn't because he was working.
And you
on
know
it for
when
that
Drake
long.
makes an album
Hope
too,
you know that.
Drake is putting, like, when Kendrick, J. Cole, all them make an album, they choose songs. They're telling a story when they like make an album and everything like that. They choose which songs they want to put on the album because it makes sense. Drake puts everything. Drake will put 20 tracks on an album and be like,
Versatile for every mood. Heartbreak, turn up.
He even got Jamaican on a track.
Yeah, bro. He's got
he's
dance
from
music.
Canada.
He's got savage
He's-
music.
I don't know. Drake he's evolved a lot as a person. You could see it in his music. It shows in his music. I just don't know if it's as advertised, as good as what it was before.
You
I
always
don't
see
know.
Marquis when it's shut down, eh?
Yeah, come on. Trust me, Date.
Go.
Oh my god.
Nah, the Drake disrespect though.
Yeah, he's
I
the
don't
goat,
know.
man.
Yeah, nah.
Future's on that list too from before. I don't know.
Future's my
What-
number
what
3 of
about
all
Future?
time, to be honest.
Future's great.
Future's my number
He is
3 of
great.
all time. I love Future.
He's so slept on.
Toxic King.
No one sleeps on Future.
No. Some people sleep on Future.
You telling me you falling in love?
I can't take you seriously when you do Future lyrics, son.
I knew talking about music would eventually lead to all this.
Yeah.
Justin's like, no, man, I like Big L.
I do like Big L. Big L fucking slaps.
Big L's great, man.
Big
I
L,
don't know.
you're talking to a guy that his top 5 artists listened to last year were like fucking J. Cole,
Wait.
DMX, Jadakiss.
Big L's not better than Travis Scott though.
Big L's way better than Travis Scott. And we can
Nah.
end this video off that. And Drake fucking sucks. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Drake did not
Love
fucking
you
suck.
all. Peace. Subscribe.
Travis
Love
Scott, please drop Days Before Rodeo on fucking Spotify, and J. Cole, please drop Friday Night Lights on Spotify as well.
you. We can keep that part in because he's right.